Hello and welcome to Snack Decisions, the show where I help you make good snack decisions. I am proud to announce that I got the last two of the Vosges Smashing Pumpkin collaboration chocolate bars, so we are going to finish those this week and next. So the next two will be about the Vosges chocolate bars. But this week, in the order of the Melancholy singles releases, last one being 1979, this one we are doing Zero, the chocolate collaboration between Vosges Chocolate House and Madame Zuzu / Smashing Pumpkins. This Zero is dark chocolate with Madame Zuzu smoky black tea and wild raspberry. If you want more information about Vosges Chocolate, Snack 31 when I did the 1979 bar. If you want more information on Madame Zuzu, Snack 22 when I did their cake, their goth cake and everlasting glazed donut. But yeah, this is the second one release. This is the Zero bar. Like I said, I will hold it up again because honestly, I mean, look at that. It doesn't even do it justice. Yeah, very easy to open, little flip top right there. Comes in a sealed plastic. You can kind of see the splatter they put on it. I have no idea what that is. Maybe it's the wild raspberry. I don't know. And then obviously you can open this up, this packaging as well. That is extremely easy. And yeah, then you can reseal this package, put it back in the box. It's all good to go. And yeah, the packaging itself, this box, again, if you're a Smashing Pumpkins fan, I might almost suggest buying this just for the box itself. It is that beautiful. There's a close-up video of it because I know me holding it up to the camera over there in the picture and the image, not doing it justice. It is absolutely beautiful. It has that quote, "I'm your lover, I'm your zero" from the song, obviously, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. So the packaging and the fact you can reseal it or kind of keep it kind of fresh, put it in the box, obviously this is going to get a 5. They really worked hard on doing this and making it special. So yeah, again, there's the splatter. That one's a little bit more pronounced right there. Oh, yes. Okay, I ripped off a chunk. Awesome. So yes, once again, dark chocolate with some Madame Zuzu smoky black tea and wild raspberry. It's very similar to the dark chocolate from the 1979 bar. I definitely get wild raspberry. You can actually kind of, when you're eating it, you kind of maybe even get some of the seeds from the wild raspberry. And it is kind of tart and a little sweet as well. So the wild raspberry definitely stands out. Now, as for the smoky black tea, there's a wisp of smoke that's hanging around. I don't know if that wasn't on the label or you didn't tell me there was smoky black tea in it. I don't know if I would have picked up on it. I know in beer, which I'm going to get to soon, tea kind of cuts out the finish of the beer. The tea is really not adding too much to the chocolate here. But that wild raspberry really is stealing the show here. I think what it's doing is at the end, because right now I am getting smoke along with, in that long finish, along with some bitter dark chocolate and the wild raspberry, the sweetness and tartness from the wild raspberry. So it does work well. It's just not as traditional. I'm not used to having a chocolate bar with wild raspberry in it, so it's kind of like, whoa, okay, that's a little off-putting. It's obviously not a fastball down the middle of the plate like the 1979 was, because that was pretzels, vegan marshmallows, and dark chocolate. I can get behind that. The dark chocolate again here is really, really quality, top notch. You can taste it when you bite into it. As for me, I'm gonna give this one a 4. Again, if you like wild raspberries or fruit in your chocolate, definitely go for it. This one, again, a little bit odd for me in terms of having that wild raspberry and not really getting that black tea all that much. But it's still a delicious chocolate bar. Definitely people that might not like super sweet things might gravitate toward this because of the tartness of the wild raspberries. And the dark chocolate is obviously, it's not as bitter as the 1979 one, which again, I kind of appreciated. It's kind of, maybe that's what the tea is doing here. It's not making the dark chocolate as bitter. That's the only thing I can think of. And obviously those raspberries are really doing a lot of heavy lifting. It is still a very good candy bar. I just like the 1979. I'm simple. I like the 1979 one just a little bit more. As for value, once again, same price, $11 for the package. You are getting a premium product, a premium chocolate product, and the packaging is beautiful. Again, if they could have got this down a little bit, maybe better, but value, 4 stars, like the 1979. Again, it's a specialty product, so get at it. Yes, if you can, get it, but you're going to pay a little bit more for it. Let's head on over to the snack bar. I don't do packaging for these cans, but hey, if I did, this one would be one of the better ones. From Hot Butcher, it is their collaboration with Madame Zuzu's Twilight to Starlight. It is a Motueka, Ella, and Simcoe hopped double IPA brewed with tropical fruit medley tea, which I'm assuming is coming from Madame Zuzu's, 8% ABV. Now, they've done this for all the 30th anniversary album releases. I know, what would that have been, 2000, 2001? It got weird early on because the pandemic and all the delays and everything. Might have been 2021. Soulhead, which was their IPA collaboration for the 30th anniversary of Gish. And then I think they released something like Double Stack or something like that for the Siamese Dream 2 years ago in 2023. And now they're back with Twilight to Starlight. If you notice, someone I was talking to did complain because the Melancholy CDs, the sun was red and the moon was blue, and this one the sun is, and someone was like, man, and I'm like, it looks absolutely beautiful. This is one of Dan Jetsa does all their can art. This is one of his most beautiful pieces, in my opinion. It really it brings out the vibe of Melancholy and everything else on it. So yeah, the can art would get a 5. They do sell posters of this at the tap room, so you can get that as well. I can't see through that at all. Probably you can't even see my face right now at all. Probably can't even see the finger I'm putting up here. Oh, which finger was it? You don't know because it's a hazy IPA and you can't see it. Fair amount ahead. The entire room was bustling with the aroma as soon as I poured it. I could smell it all the way over here. I am not in the market for hazy IPAs, and I'm definitely not in the market for hazy double IPAs. They usually go too sweet. I'm hoping the tea used, a little bit of tea they used in this is going to help with some of that sweetness, but we will find out. I will smell it first, but I don't even think I need to because, man, did I get hit by a ton of fruit. Oh, yeah. That is a fruit bomb all over the place. Cantaloupe, pineapple. Oh, maybe papaya, some mango. There is a ton going on. Hot Butcher knows how to make a hazy IPA, a hazy double IPA. They even sometimes do hazy triple IPAs if you're feeling saucy. But yeah, they will pull the most out of this. It is a fruit bomb. I don't know how much that, again, the tropical fruit medley tea is helping, but hey, it might be at this point on the aroma. Yeah, as soon as I poured it, it was everywhere. I could smell fruit just pouring it out of the can. So me going in and telling you, well, there's probably even more fruit than what I just explained. That's all I'm smelling, honestly. Now I'm going to drink it. And the tea is doing exactly what I knew it would do in the beer. It kind of cuts the beer off. So as opposed to having the mouthfeel go across the entire tongue, the tea stops it at some point before it finishes, and then it kind of leaves you with whatever fruit flavors are there. That is probably saving this beer, honestly, in my opinion, because it is very sweet for what I consider. I usually like a little less sweetness in this, but it is fairly sweet as a double hazy IPA. It's going to be like that, but thankfully, since that tea cuts it off, it doesn't go throughout the entire sip, and it just kind of stops. So what you're left with on the front of the tongue is a ton of fruit and some sweetness, and that is something, you can get behind, honestly. It's not overly sweet. I don't know if I want a 4-pack of this. A can is probably more than enough. It is resting a little heavier, and it drinks a little bit higher than 8%, honestly. maybe it's because of that sweetness or the heft or the low carbon. I don't know. There's a ton of things that it could be, but it does drink a little bit heavier. But thankfully, that tea is kind of stopping it and kind of okay, no, no more sweetness here, honestly. So I will give this 3 stars in taste. I am not the target market for this. I wish they would. I wish they would do a clear. I would have done a clear double IPA or an IPA for this one instead of a hazy. They know their way around clear beers. They know they're hazies too. It's just like I'm not a hazy person. So if you do like hazy beers, move this up to a 4 or a 5 easily. Again, if you like sweeter things in your beers, yes, especially in IPAs, yeah, move that up to a 5, no problem. It's got everything. So, fruit in the beer, fruit in the chocolate. Let's see how this works out. So when I tried both of them together, the double IPA basically kind of took over. I was getting a little bit of the dark chocolate, that bitter kick. That was not there prominently while the beer was in my mouth as well. It kind of mashed up together well, so it became like, okay, there's some chocolate, and then a lot of the tropical fruits from the beer. Once the beer left, the dark chocolate became bitter again in my mouth, and then it finished on the raspberries. So it was kind of an interesting progression. It really didn't meld well. It was kind of fighting. I wish the dark chocolate would have popped a little more. It had a little more bitterness when the beer was there, and so the beer just absolutely taking over and dominating it. It wasn't a bad pairing. It wasn't offensive, but it wasn't doing anything that made me go, oh, hey, yeah, that's something I should try. And I've tried chocolate IPAs before, and it sometimes really does work. This one's they're kind of fighting each other the whole time, not really working well together. So the pairing itself, I will give 3 stars. It's not bad, but it's not helping either of them out. Yeah, so the Vosges, the chocolate, the Zero chocolate, I think you can buy it online, get it shipped to you. It's definitely available at their Chocolate Temple in Chicago in the Roscoe Village neighborhood. I don't know if it's available at the O'Hare Terminal locations. It might be, but you'll be flying in or out if you see that, but I'm thinking it is. But yeah, definitely worth a pickup on that. For the Twilight to Starlight, that's available most places in and around the city of Chicago. It might get out a little further than that. It's definitely available at the Hot Butcher Tap Room on Lincoln Avenue. Again, if you like hazy beers, definitely try it. If you like Smashing Pumpkins, it's probably a good idea to get this as well. Yeah, maybe pair it with a different chocolate bar. I don't know. But again, hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to stop by Vosges Chocolate House if you're in the area. They do have that installation in the back. Here's a video of the Zero installation. Sorry to put this at the end. But again, I was told you're supposed to sit in the seat to get the whole full experience of it. I think I did. It was better than just walking through it. I liked it maybe a little bit better than the 1979 one. But yeah, obviously you can see it right here. But yeah, hopefully you like this. Get these if you can, honestly. Like, subscribe, follow, send me an email, snackdecisions@gmail.com. Till next time, and we finish these. Make good snack decisions.